Was it Myra was speaking earlier or about the
Mara?
dental practice?
Yeah, that's Mara.
All right, Mara. Okay, perfect, Mara. So, kind of a question for Tanya and Mara. I kind of have a dental practice that I've been working with, actually, the building, the owner of the building, and there's a few dental clients in the building, and the owner of the building is willing to sell. So I was, and their leases are coming up to term. So this is not really a business brokerage question; it's more of the commercial real estate side. But any thoughts on a good approach to talk to those business owners there and see if the dentist practice would be interested in buying the building, or assistance with their lease renewals, which are coming up.
Tanya, I can chip in if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I mean, I think if you're selling the building, then for sure, you're going to want some longer standing leases, right, in place. If you're selling it to an investor, if you're going to, I mean, I think it's a great idea to hit the low hanging fruit and hit up the dentists that are in the building and see if they want to buy it. Is it condominiumized or is it?
No, it's all one. It's under one parcel.
Okay. So all utilities, everything is all under one and divvied up from CAM and CAM, or?
Yeah. They all have, I think I have a bad connection.
Yeah,
Let's
you're
see what
breaking up pretty
I'm going to go
bad.
off video. I'm going to go off video. Hopefully, it helps the stream.
Yeah.
They all have gross leases right now. This is an off-market deal, so I don't exclusively have the listing of the building, but I do have information from the seller that he's looking to sell. He doesn't have the greatest expectations. Of course, he thinks it's worth a lot more than it is, but the leases are coming due. He wants to convert them to triple net leases. The tenants are very upset about that because they don't understand it. So I'm thinking, how can I assist, either the seller of the building or the dental practices, or maybe a different direction in it altogether.
So are their leases, they're just paying rent rate, they have no triple net?
Correct. Yeah, gross lease, all inclusive.
I mean, an investor is going to come in and say, hey, are these people going to leave? Are all the tenants dentists?
There are 3 dentists in the building, and then a handful of other smaller practices. It's
Okay.
about 20,000 square foot building.
Okay. I mean, it's difficult for a dental practice to move. It's anywhere between 150 to 180,000 for them to move, just to move, because they need the infrastructure, plumbing infrastructure and whatnot. So likely they won't move, but they could be considering moving now if they're upset right now, which is going to leave him with vacancies. And any investor coming in is not going to want to see vacancies, and they're also going to want to see those leases tied up.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's in his best interest to try to get leases set up. If he doesn't want to do triple net, I mean, most investors are going to want triple net.
Yeah. So the owner does want to do triple net, but the
Correct.
tenants do not want to convert from a gross lease to a triple net
Yeah. So
because there's increases there, and it's not really dialed into the current market rates. I mean, and he knows he kind of has them, right? Because, like you said, it's $150,000 for them to relocate. So, is he boxing them in to force them at a higher rate because they're still there? Um,
yeah, it just depends on what his risk tolerance is. If
yeah.
he's willing to risk it. Uh, may I ask kind of which location ish it is in?
It's in Colorado.
Okay, I'm not familiar with Colorado. But yeah, I mean, I think if it was downtown Seattle, I'd say, yeah, I don't know. I think that's one of the challenges, and I do a lot of social media videos. One of the challenges is he a dentist in the building?
The owner's not. He's an investor.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's one of the challenges is not having your rent rate
Fixed.
at market.
Yeah.
And
So,
so,
in your experience, are you finding that a lot of dentists own own the building, or own, they want to be involved in that for more of a portfolio investment type thing, and also control the future of their space. Or some of them don't want to be involved with the real estate side of it. They just want a good lease and put their head down and work.
No, I mean, if they can buy the space, they're going to buy the space. It just depends. Like if they're buying, let's say this 20,000 square foot building has now 11 owners and they're all kind of rev sharing it, that I don't know. I don't know that I suggest buying into something like that, but if it's condominiumized and they can buy their own condo, then yes, they're going to
Yeah.
want to buy that.
So that
Have
may be
you-
that may be the play, to condominiumize it, and there's significant costs there, but
Mhm.
another option.
I mean, there are companies out there that that actually like to buy specifically buildings that have the majority of dentists in them because they're extremely profitable.
Very low risk,
So
right?
yeah, so just kind of you can do some searches online. I'm trying to think if off the top of my head, I think I know one or two. I'd have to dig around. It's been a while since I've sold a building, but there are companies out there specifically looking for buildings that have dentists as tenants, and they're investors and they want to buy them. So,
Thank
but
you.
if they're
Oh, sorry, you go ahead. I just
I
have
was
one
gonna
other.
say if their leases aren't, if they don't have some nice leases secured, or they're not cash flowing well, I'm sure this owner's probably cash flowing. He's probably owned it forever. Maybe not, but it just depends on what that cap rate looks like.
Yeah. Okay. One, I know for sure one of the dentists is moving, and it may not be in his best interest to move, but he's frustrated with the situation. Like, what would be your approach to him if if there was an avenue for him to stay? Like, his clients obviously know he's there. He's a newer dentist, so it's a newer practice for him. Um, I don't know. It's not a lot of information to go off of, but when you hear that a dentist is that upset that he's willing to move, and he actually wants to buy his own building, I thought, well, why doesn't he buy this one? But he's so frustrated with the owner situation and the leases that he doesn't want that building. He wants to just go and start over somewhere else.
I mean, I'm trying to think if I didn't like my landlord and I couldn't get along with him in that aspect, why would I want to try to buy this building? But I
Yeah,
mean, it
I think
might be way too expensive for him too. I mean, he probably doesn't want, he's a dentist, he doesn't want the headache of taking care of all the other aspects of the building, the other tenants,
yeah,
incurring all of that. Um, dentists make they make pretty good money. Their margins are getting crushed because of what dental insurances are doing to people and what staffing is doing to these doctors. But if he's wanting to go somewhere else, it's probably in his best interest to go somewhere else anyways.
fair enough.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. No, you're good. Thank you for it's perfect. It sounds like you're the specialist in that area.
Yeah, you're welcome to reach out to your DDS match guys in Colorado as well. If you need a connection, just let me know. Or you can go on our website and look them up and their contacts in there and touch base with them. I mean, it's always a connection, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're
Thank you.
great.
Okay,
Mhm.
thank you.